Hi, Brother Williams. This is my writing lesson. Today I will be teaching about beginning, middle, and end, and we'll practice writing stories. This lesson could be for, it could be upper elementary school and up. You can make it more challenging for older students. So I guess we'll get started. Hello, Chris.
Hello. I'm Chris.
Yes, it's my student today. All right, today we're going to be talking about stories, which we have this past week. In particular, we're going to focus on these three words, these ideas. Can you tell me what that word says?
Beginning.
Yeah. Do you know what that means? No? So the beginning is the first part of the story. It's when you start a story, it's where you meet the character and learn about them. So last week when we were talking about the three little pigs, remember that story, that video I showed you?
Yes.
That's where we met each of the pigs. Okay?
Please.
Then after the beginning, we have the
Middle.
We have the middle of the story, and that's where something happens to the character or the person. So with the three little pigs, that's where the wolf came.
They got eaten.
Oh. They didn't get eaten.
Didn't they?
No.
The first two? The first two did.
No, they ran off to the third little pig's house.
Did they? Oh.
Yeah. You weren't paying attention.
I think I've actually had that story wrong my whole life.
All right. Well, so after the beginning and after the middle, we get to the
End.
Yep. And the end is where the problem is fixed, where everything gets better for our character. Okay, so we're going to practice coming up with a couple endings. All right, so I'm gonna have you read this sentence, and then we're gonna brainstorm some ideas of some endings for this person, this beginning and middle. All right, so would you read this sentence?
Justin was riding his bike on his way to...
All right, so where was Justin riding his bike?
To his friend's house.
All right. Or maybe a basketball game. What else?
Or to the grocery store.
Or maybe he wasn't going anywhere. Maybe he was just riding in circles.
Or in squares.
Yes. All right. So then let's go to this one. Read about Jessica.
Jessica opened her birthday present to find...
Yeah.
To find a piece of paper.
Yeah. Okay, what was on the piece of paper?
Tickets.
All right. She could open to find some paint to draw a picture. What else?
A picture of someone painting.
You're a clever one. All right. So now we're going to get on to the writing parts of our lesson. So here I have a story. I have the beginning, and I have the end, but I don't have a middle. What happens in the middle of the story?
Things happen to people.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to read this story. I'll read it, and I want you to follow along. And then I want you to come up with the middle of the story, and then write about it.
The middle is here.
Okay?
See part of it.
Oh, okay. All right. Sally sat at the back of the classroom, looking out the window. She didn't hear what the teacher said because she was thinking about her big problem. All right. Now this is where you think of a middle, and then this is the end. Sally jumped up and ran to the phone. She just knew that everything was going to be all right again.
Do you want me to write?
Are there any words that you didn't understand? You want me to... Or is there a part that didn't make sense? No? Okay.
Good.
So what are some ideas that we could do in the middle? So what is Sally's big problem?
She forgot her pants.
All right. What's another idea?
Her friend hates her.
Okay.
She forgot her
Maybe.
lunch.
That would be a big problem. All right. So which one of those do you want to write about?
Pants.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. So it ends. She was thinking about her big problem. There you go. So at this point, I give my students time to write their middles, and I would do one as well. And then when they're done, we come together and we would share what we wrote. Okay, Chris.
What?
Share the middle of your story.
She,
I would give more time.
She got dressed today and put on her favorite shirt and ran out the door without wearing any pants. She remembered her shoes and her socks, but how could she forget her pants?
All right.
Then she remembered that her mom was at home and could bring her pants.
All right. So Sally jumped up and ran to the phone,
To connect it.
and she just knew that everything was going to be all right again. All right. I appreciate your story.
Thank you.
All right, and that was my writing lesson.